Hello, friends and family. This is Dr. Valerie Mukanga with Healing Wings Dental, the place where we help our patients maintain and or regain their oral health so that they can thrive in life and soar. So today what we want to talk about is 3 reasons why teeth hurt when someone eats something sweet. So what are reasons why your teeth may hurt when you eat something sweet or even when you drink something sweet? But there are many patients that come to the office, and one of the main concerns or the chief complaint, as we call it in our world, is that their teeth hurt when they eat something sweet. So what could be some of the reasons? Obviously, there are many reasons why that phenomenon could happen, but today we're only going to focus on 3 of them. So the first reasons that I would like to talk about is that someone may experience pain while they eating or drinking something sweet because they have cavities. So how does that process even happen, and why does that actually happen? What happens is that your enamel, which is the outside layer surface of your teeth, is worn out or has been cavitated by bacteria. So bacteria come, they are in your mouth. We have many of them in our mouth. In fact, research showed that there are more than 500 types of bacteria in your mouth. Some of them are good and some of them are bad. So some of them being bad actually do cause cavities by eating food or sweet food even that are found in your mouth. And they're going to eat that and process it. And while they process it, they're going to actually produce acid, which is going to actually deteriorate your teeth or causing little holes, which are commonly called as cavities or caries. So and that process happens when your enamel is worn out or your enamel has been cavitated. Now the sweet, when it goes in the surface that's actually under your enamel, which is more sensitive, you're starting to feel pain on your teeth. So that's one of the reasons is having tooth decay. And that being said, in order to reverse the process, you would need to go to a dentist. They will do an exam, they'll take x-rays, and they would do a clinical exam. And if they diagnose that you indeed have a cavity, they will be able to treat the cavity. That means remove the area that has been affected or that has been deteriorated, and then they're going to replace that area that has been prepared by removing the cavity, and they're going to place either a filling or there are many other ways of restoring the teeth that they're going to recommend to you. And so our recommendation is to follow the recommendation of your dentist, because once they diagnose the problem and they fix it or they treat it, then you no longer will feel that, sensitivity or the pain when you eat or drink something that is sweet. And because normally if you eat something, you shouldn't feel any pain. But once you find you have pain, that means that your tooth needs treatment, and a dentist is able to help you with that. That's the number one reason. The second reason that I want to mention would be that you actually do have some feelings, and your feelings are worn out. We see many times when we do our exams, the patient that may have different types of feelings. They're old feelings, and they have been affected in that weekend when we do the clinical exam, or even when we do the x-ray, we are able to diagnose and see that you have what is called recurrent caries, or recurrent caries, meaning that you had caries before or cavities, and your tooth was treated, and afterwards you start developing a cavity around or under your filling as well. So that's a second reason that you may experience pain when you eat something sweet. So it would be the same process. You would go to the doctor, and they would determine what the problem is, and offer you a treatment plan. And after that, once you follow it, they will treat the tooth accordingly. They could do a new filling, or maybe you're at the point that you need a crown, or something else that they may advise you to do, and they will treat the tooth accordingly. So that's the second reason that can actually cause someone who are eating something sweet to feel pain when they do eat it. Another and the third reason that I would like to mention today is when you have cracked teeth. So if your tooth is cracked, and as you can understand, it's still the same process, because what is happening is that you have, an area that is exposed underneath your enamel. And so it's starting to cause you pain. And so that's a third reason why you may experience pain when you eat or when you drink something sweet. And with that as well, the solution is to go and see a dentist, just like me, that's going to be able to diagnose the tooth and treat it accordingly. With a cracked tooth, it depends on where the crack is located. You may just need a simple filling or a crown, or sometimes you may need even like a root canal or something different if your tooth is cracked. So when you feel that you are eating something sweet and your tooth is hurting, please don't ignore that, because if you ignore it and if you just bear with it, then the condition, whatever is causing your tooth to actually hurt when you eat that sweet food, is going to continue to deteriorate. While, if you actually go and seek treatment, we are able to intervene in a timely manner and causing you to save your tooth. So yes, my recommendation is that now, if you notice that something is hurting you when you eat something sweet, definitely contact a doctor, a dentist that will be able to help you. So the 3 points that we have discussed today as of 3 reasons why your teeth may hurt when you eat something sweet is: number 1, you have cavities, and that causes you sensitivity or pain. The second reason we mentioned is that you have worn out fillings, and so yes, those worn out fillings might end up having space, between your filling and the actual tooth, and that causes you pain or sensitivity upon eating something sweet. And the third reason we talked about is cracked teeth. So if you experience pain when you eat something sweet, it could be any of these 3 reasons, but it could also be some other reasons as well, just today that we mentioned these 3 reasons. So if you have found this information to be valuable to you, please don't hesitate to share it with your friends and family. Why not your coworkers, anybody that has been inquiring, or if somebody tells you, oh, I don't know, I've been eating, something sweet like this piece of chocolate and my tooth is hurting, just remember this message or this information, share it with your friend, and then make sure that you send them to a dentist. If they are in the area where we are, which is in Arlington, Texas, in the big Dallas-Fort Worth area, please don't hesitate to come to us, and we are able to see you in a timely manner. The way that you can reach us is either by calling us at 972-213-0202, or you can also secure or request an appointment on our website, www.healingwingsdental.com. And we are located at 4101 West Reynolds Boulevard, suite number 317 in Arlington, Texas. Our zip code is 76016. Have you found this information valuable? Please don't hesitate to also subscribe, like, and follow. Should you have further questions or any other questions that you would like for us to answer, please don't hesitate to send us your questions, and why not? We would be willing to make a video just like this to explain or to give you clarification to the questions that you have. And if you actually put a comment below, we'll appreciate it and we'll answer it as well. That being said, we wish you a very, very great day. Make sure that you stay positive. It is within your power to do so. Be blessed, and we'll see you next time. Bye.